Are you ready to purchase a solo ad? That's great, but before you do, I'm glad you stopped here to watch this video. Hi everyone, Cheryl Washington here. Hope everyone is doing awesome. So today, what you're going to learn is what a solo ad is, why you should read this first, what to look for in a solo provider, and some best practices. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So what is a solo ad? A solo ad is a one-time email blast that you buy from a vendor that has created a list of people that they've collected. Positives about solo ads, it usually results in getting leads much faster. Negative, it can be costly. So as you know, there's free strategies of getting leads. Usually writing blog posts, doing videos, stuff like that. Um, is a great strategy, very effective strategy. However, it can take some time. But if you purchase what's called a solo ad, this can, cut your result, the time that you get your results dramatically. However, it can be costly. So just keep that in mind. So the reason that I'm glad that you stopped here first is, although they are a fast way to get leads, you have to make sure that you're dealing with a legitimate solo ad vendor because, like most things, there's scam artists and, some solo vendors can actually just be sending you to robots. All right. And one way to assess that is, let's say you purchased um, 200 clicks, right? A guarantee of 200 clicks. And let's say you get 50 opt-ins, right? And you're sending them emails. And after, a month or so, you notice that not one single person has read your email. But they clicked on your site, they clicked on your link for a reason. So why would they then not, all of them, just not read your email? So those are the things, those are some of the things that you want to look out for. So you definitely want a reputable a vendor, and they're definitely out there. You just need to, do your research. Warrior Forum is a good source to look for, legitimate solo ad vendors. Now these are things once you find someone that you want to look out for. Find out if they can provide you with a timestamp. Look to see if they have some testimonials, and make sure, use your judgment in determining if those testimonials are actually legitimate or stuff, because you can go out to different websites and actually purchase um, testimonials. You can pay people to put testimonials on your site. So if they say, hey, this person gave me this great comment, maybe you might want to even look up that person, Google that person and see, you know, um, if it looks like that might be a legitimate testimonial. You might even want to reach out to that person and say, hey, I saw you gave a testimonial to this solo ad provider, just confirming that, that was your actual testimonial. When you consider the fact that, let's say you want 1,000 clicks, that could cost you $600. Well, you definitely don't want to be just tossing around $600. So yeah, it takes a little work to do this, but it's definitely worth it to save you money and to get the results that you're looking for. The other thing is you want to know how responsive they are. So before you ever purchase a solo ad, you want to reach out to the vendor. Send that person an email, ask them a few questions like, about this is your offer, have other people um, reached out to that person with similar offers, and if they have, how are the responses? If that person doesn't get back to you right away, or it's like 2 weeks before they get back to you, then you might want to reconsider whether or not you want to do work with them, because if they're not responsive to you before they get your money, they certainly are not going to be responsive to you after they've gotten your money, okay? So please follow, follow this guidance. Now, actually, let me just put in a caveat here. You don't want to come off as a newbie either by asking like 100 million questions, okay? A lot of stuff you can get research. If you find a good vendor, they might even have a Q&A section where you can ask questions. But, just make sure research and, make sure you're asking the right questions. Okay. Some best practices. Some of these vendors will offer you their own tracking, but you want to make sure that you use your own tracking. Okay, so find a tracker. There's Hyper Tracker. There's a few of them out there, so you can track the results also, and make sure that these are legitimate clicks. Okay, that you're getting. Start small. So if you're using a new vendor, or this is your first time you've done a solo ad, or you've done solo ads but you found a new vendor, start off small. If you're happy with the results and you see that, hey, these people are actually opening up my emails, then go ahead and expand, but don't just give somebody $500-600. You've barely spoken to the person. You don't know if, how good they're going to be or how responsive their list is going to be to your offer. So, it's just like testing with anything. All right. Stay away from the cheap solo ad vendors from sites like Fiverr, because those are definitely, I'm not going to say that they're all robots, but you hear, $5 for 1,000 clicks or whatever, then beware, because usually, what's that expression? If it's too good to be true, it is. Well, in this case, it just might be. Um, And then when you do find a vendor that you like, see if you can set up some kind of automated system. Maybe you can get a deal and negotiate, a rate if this is someone that you're going to use on a regular basis. Okay. So you guys, for more tips, please visit me at www.cherylwashington.com. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of today. Make sure if this is something that you got some value out of, please share on your social media site. And, or you can also be great if you left a comment below. All right. I will talk to you all in the next video. Okay? Bye bye.